Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Victor once again. Another day, another scholarship. So we are still in the UK in search of fully funded graduate opportunities. So a number of people might tell you that there are no scholarships in the UK, or there are no fully funded scholarships in the UK, but I'm proud to debunk that statement. Over the past few months, I've shared several opportunities, fully funded masters and PhD opportunities here in the UK, and today I'm even sharing more opportunities. So today we'll be looking at the Allen and Nesta Ferguson Scholarship at the University of Sheffield. I'll show you step by step how to apply for this scholarship and where to get materials to put forward a competitive application. Fortunately, about two or three persons from this YouTube channel have won the scholarship in the past. So, insights from the applications will also be used to direct you, to guide you on how to apply for this scholarship. So, let us begin without any further delay. So, this is the page, the official page of the Allen and Nesta Ferguson Charity Trust Master Scholarships at the University of Sheffield. Apart from Sheffield, this scholarship is also present at the University of East Anglia. I talked about the scholarship some months ago. The Allen and Nesta Ferguson Scholarship, this is East Anglia, also fully funded. The scholarship is also present at the University of London School of Advanced Studies, also fully funded. And I think there are two other universities where you can find this scholarship, I believe. So just check my channel, you can get more info on how to find, especially for East Anglia and this one as well. But today we're talking about the scholarship at the University of Sheffield. And of course, there are other scholarships shared on my channel already. Just go to the video tab and check opportunities shared already. So let's begin. The Allen Nesta Ferguson Scholarship is open for this year's intake. So, for those hoping to resume in September, October this year, you are in luck because you can apply for the scholarship at the University of Sheffield. So, does it cover? It covers food tuition and maintenance stipend. Food tuition, that's all your fees will be paid. A maintenance stipend, enough money in your pocket to take care of accommodation, feeding, saving, transportation, and things like that. For last year, I think they got £12,000 for living stipend. I'll put a screenshot of the award letter given to the nominees for last year. I think I still have about a number of them, so I'll paste them here for as a guide for you to see, and you check it out yourself. So you have 12,000 in your pocket, and your tuition is totally covered. But I must say that you would have to fund yourself to the UK because here it doesn't mention anything about travel cost. So you have to probably save up money to fund yourself to the UK or borrow money. And when you get to the UK, you can use your stipend to pay for your travel cost and your flight ticket. So these are the eligible courses. You can see them here. And before we even go to the eligible courses, you might be wondering whether you need to submit things like the English language requirements. Do they require the IELTS or the TOEFL? So let's look at that quickly and then we'll come back to this one. So this is the English language requirement page. Now we've seen the IELTS and the TOEFL. And probably you're already sad because you think, oh, you do not have these exams or do not have money to write them. However, there are some exceptions and we'll look at those together. So for postgraduate applicants, these are the recognized English qualifications. So it's still the normal traditional exams. And but there are exemptions. There are exemptions. And if you check here, they talk about majority English speaking countries. And if you open this tab, those from these countries are exempted from submitting the English language test. Well, the list is also quite short, I must say. There are several other English speaking countries not on this list. So, what do you do? But there are still some more exemptions. If you scroll down a little, you will see other English language qualifications. And they say we also accept a wide range of English language qualifications that include a formal program of study. So quickly, I'll try to look for a qualification from, let's say, my country, Nigeria. So these are qualifications from Europe. Let's look for qualifications from the rest of the world. So let's go back and see. Let's go down and see. I've seen qualifications from Kenya, India, Cameroon, Botswana. Let's go down and see. So this is the one that I would qualify for, the West African Senior Secondary School Examination English. And they said you should have a minimum of a C grade. And I think they said this exam should not be more than 5 years for them to be valid. So if you have any of these exams, you can use them in lieu for the IELTS exam. So let's continue. So these are the eligible courses. You have international development, environmental change, international development, concentration in public health, international law, global justice, international political economy, global journalism, international public and political communication, intercultural communication. So you must be an overseas applicant, of course, not for home students. No other source of funding, full time as well. Begin 2023, that's this year, usually September, October time frame. So you also have to be okay. We talked about the visa already. You have to be eligible to apply for a visa. That's usually not a problem. And you have to be from one of these numerous countries here. I think I've seen my country here already. So, how do you apply? It says here that you're automatically considered for the scholarship if you apply for one of the eligible courses and you're from one of the eligible countries as well. So, if you put forward a good enough application, you'll be invited to the final stage where you'll be contacted directly by the university and told to submit an application. So it means you have to first apply for one of the programs we looked at initially. And then, if your application is good enough, you do not even need to contact them. They will contact you and tell you and invite you to submit your application. And you might be curious, what would the application look like, the scholarship application? So now imagine you've submitted the admissions application already and you're contacted. What do you think the questions will look like? Well, from last year and 2 years ago, this was the question asked. I hope you can see this clearly. And it's about why you chose this university. So, what is it about the University of Sheffield and your course that makes you want to study it here? So this is an interesting one, and it's quite similar to scholarship we've seen earlier. For instance, if you look at this scholarship, let's go there quickly. If you look at this scholarship, the Chevening scholarship, this question is also quite similar to what was asked in the Chevening scholarship. Why do you want to study in the UK? Why do you want to study this course? What do you intend to get from this university? I think you should watch this Chevening video on why study in the UK and to help you answer the question that we mentioned here on why Sheffield, why this course. So that is where you can get the material. It's a detailed video on how to answer this question, although for a slightly different scholarship. So you can draw lessons, draw knowledge from that Chevening video. So the second question is likely to be asked is, please provide examples of any work experience you have in the field of international development, including voluntary and community work. So this is good work experience, voluntary. I think this is straight to the point. What was your what position did you hold? What is your job description? I think it's very important, and probably leadership experiences. What project did you take? How did you go about it? You could use the STAR method. For those not familiar about the STAR method, is also here, fortunately, about the leadership essay. This is it here. Leadership essay for Chevening might help you answer that question as well. So, what portfolio did you hold? What is your job description? Give example of an actual task that you did, of course, under the field of international development. And then the third question is about your future ambition, also 300 words. Fortunately, yes, the Chevening video also helps you with future ambition, your goals, your career goals. Here we talked about short-term goals, medium-term goals, and long-term goals. I think this video will also help you answer the question on your future ambition. So you have all the materials you need on this channel already. So what you just have to do now, apply for one of the eligible courses, put forward a very good application. Usually if you're applying for the courses, you need the regular documents like your CV, your um, transcript from your previous university, undergrad university. You might need to write a letter of motivation why you want to apply for this course. Fortunately, I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but there's also a material on this channel on how to prepare those documents. So just scroll down, you see documents like motivation letter, statement of purpose. So in case they ask you to submit any of those documents, you just watch these videos, you get hints and guidance on how to write. So you can see here how to write a CV. You can see here how to write an engaging statement of purpose. So almost everything you need is already on the channel. So just do your own due diligence. Sit down, go through the materials, and put forward an application. So for the past 2 years, we've always gotten nominees from this YouTube channel, and this year is not going to be an exception. So if this catches your interest, please go for it. And as usual, guys, we cannot wait to celebrate you. Remember that there are dozens of other opportunities on this channel, and even many more are coming your way. So you could also check out some of them. There was this one we did on Germany, another one still in the UK, several other opportunities here. And remember that the Allen Nestor Ferguson Scholarship is also present at the University of East Anglia. And I believe East Anglia is still accepting applications. So, in case you're interested, kindly go for it. We cannot wait to celebrate you guys. As usual, start putting your documents together and catch at least one of these numerous scholarships flying about, whether in the UK, whether in the US, Australia, Asia, Africa, Latin America. Just catch one, and we'll see you at the top sooner than later. So, bye bye for now. Cheers.